the keys of the game are, Ed?
Well, I haven't really seen Ashland play, so I'm kind of have to go how the game unfolds with there. But for Hopkinton, David Click has to have a big game defensively. And the only reason I say that is because I believe the Ashland team is going to come out and try and control him when they're on defense. On offense, C.J. Bowker has to have a good game, and it's going to be very tough for him to have a good game because the wind is unbelievable up here.
Well, I'll tell you, in terms of Ashland, I know a little bit about them. They have a quarterback, Mike Todd, who has thrown for 900 yards and 9 touchdowns, so they have an effective air game. The weather today will play a role in terms of how that works. If you remember a few years ago, we had, Josh Hanna was a quarterback, and he had about 1,400 yards and 16 touchdowns, came into a Thanksgiving Day game with a windy day like this, and he got shut right down.
They shut him down. Yeah, you're right.
And so, well, given that, I would expect that Hopkinton will put 8 men up in the box, and challenge him to throw the ball.
Right. If you can take away the short passes by moving your men up, take away the short passes, force them to throw deep, it's very unlikely you're going to complete a deep pass because of the wind.
I agree. Okay, Hopkinton's going to kick off at C.J. Bowker. He'll be kicking to Ashland, and that's number
42, number 42.
He would be Jason Lefter.
Yeah, all he did was recover the ball, but he recovered it in very good shape. They're out at the 31-yard line. You know, 1st and 10 at the 31. That's a good start.
That's a very good start. Ashland has Mike Todd's an experienced quarterback, 5'11", 162 pounds. He's had a real good year. He's got a couple of real good running backs to do. One is Chris Perrin and Kyle Rudolph, number 45. Not big, but although Perrin's 187 pounds, they've had a good balanced running attack along with their air game. Give it off to Rudolph, who gets a hole.
Wow. Oh. Rudolph picks up 13 yards on that play.
And gets taken down by Colin McBride, number 30 for Hopkinton. And boy, if it wasn't for Colin on that one, he was history.
That's right. But they were in an unbalanced, not an unbalanced line, but they had the whole backfield over to that right side.
Well, Ashland's going to have to do a lot of things. One of their challenges today is to offset the size factor, because Hopkinton's significantly larger, but Ashland's very quick.
That's right.
And that can do it. Off to Rudolph again, up the middle for no.
This time he looks like he might have lost a yard.
Yeah, we'll see the adjustments. Coach Hughes is very good at making very quick adjustments.
Right. But that quick hit of the first play, you know, it sets the tone. We're going to run at you. You've got to try and stop us.
Well, I think that probably Coach Maines from Ashland, who's also a very good coach, he understands these elements too, and it's difficult to have any kind of an air game in this day. So he's going to challenge Hopkinton to stop the run.
But I think you're right, Jerry. That looks like they got 8 men up in the box.
Yeah, they do. Here comes a pass.
That ball really took off.
It did. It floated, didn't it, Eddie?
It looked like the receiver didn't cut out to the sideline. He just went up and did a hook and turn and looked at the quarterback, and the quarterback was expecting him to go out to the right, but the ball just sailed.
Yeah, it floated. Well, actually, right now he's throwing into the wind, and it's really going to take off on him if he gets the tip of the ball up. So we got a 3rd down and about 9 yards.
3rd and 9. It almost puts him in passing position.
Oh yeah, and they're split backfield. 2 men to the left. They're going to throw. He's got a quick pass going out there in a reception. Oh!
Up flag. Looked like he grabbed a hold of the face mask to pull him down.
Didn't look like it, yeah.
But I don't know if he caught it. Look, he was juggling it going down. But I don't know if they gave him a catch or not. It was hard to see from this angle.
It looks like they gave him the catch. Let's see what they do with the flag.
They gave him the catch. Personal foul. Personal foul. That's 15 yards.
That's a killer. And it wasn't intentional by any stretch of the imagination.
No. But his head did swing around, so it is a good call.
Personal foul, face mask, 15 yards.
You just hate to see it, so any type of personal foul in a ball game like this, because it's just a big play.
Well, that puts Hopkinton's back to the wall early in the game. We're about on the, what would that be, the 30?
20, looks like above the 24-yard line.
Ashland's got a 1st down. They come out Split backfield.
They're in that I formation.
Look at this. They're giving it to Jason left.
Fumble. Hopkinton's ball.
Cover. Yes, sir.
Hopkinton's ball. Now that's how you take care of the big penalty.
Key play right there,
That's
Eddie.
it.
Key play. Turnovers are going to be instrumental in this game. No question about it. Take themselves right out of the hole immediately and take over the ball. Backbreaker for Ashland.
That fumble recovery was, I believe, by John Barty, number 25.
And that was Jason Lefter carrying the ball, and he got whacked in there. Again, that's Hopkinton's big line, and he got whacked in there, dropped the ball, and John Barty, you say,
John Barty, yeah. He's going to have the referees are going to have to hold the ball down in between plays.
Yes,
because the ball's blowing away. It's so windy.
they're talking 50-mile-an-hour gusts, and I think that it's not even gust anymore. It's just flat 50 miles an hour.
Well, here's a new wrinkle. I see Ryan Wood as a wingback. Hand right off to David Click up the middle.
It's
David Click, number 45.
I think you probably see a lot out of him today. They're going to expect a lot out of him today. Just using that size that they have up front to open those quick openers and see what David can do.
Well, I think you're right there too, and I'm looking for some reverses, something that Ashland is quick. They're going to react quick, so if you throw in a reverse, you might catch them going the wrong way.
An interesting side to this this game is Mark DeZindelit was really sick yesterday with the flu. He just they C.J. Bowker on that one. They just faked to him. Ashland went for the fake and C.J. took it around, but Mark was really sick yesterday with the flu. But he's sucked it up and he's here today.
Yeah, well, he's a senior. This is probably his last game that he might ever play if he doesn't, play in college. So you got to come out no matter what.
Well,
But they did a great fake to Mark.
Yes.
There. He came up the middle, saw a couple of guys go to tackle him, and then CJ come around the corner, picked up about 15 yards and a first down.
And as you pointed out earlier, I think CJ's a key to this game. His ability to run is everyone knows about that, but that along with the short passes and stuff can give them a diversified offense.
There's Mark DeZangelis with a carry.
There. That's good for about 9 yards. Real nice carry.
Beautiful run. Was right off tackle. David Click, the lead block. Of course, when David Click comes up with the lead block, usually whoever he hits moves out of the way.
Real quick.
And then Mark just followed him right up through the hole and made a couple of cuts.
Okay, well, we're going to give him about an 8-yard gain on that, so it's second and maybe 2.5. Hillers come out in their I formation. Now they have.
Now they're in a power eye.
Yeah, they have DeZindelit in the wing, and must be Woody in the up back.
Right. Hand off to DeZindelit. Got Woody and David Click lead blocking.
That looks like a first down. Yeah, it's a first down. There he goes. Okay, Hiller's in a pretty impressive drive there.
Wow, that's a new play. That's something I haven't seen all year. There's a handoff to the wing back with the tailback and the fullback lead blocking.
Well, having watched Dave Hughes coach over the last bunch of years, he always saves a wrinkle for this game, doesn't he, Ed?
Oh yes, you always need to put in one, maybe two new plays that that nobody has seen, so that when you show it and you get positive yards out of it, now the other coach is thinking, whoa, where'd that come from?
Right, and can he make that adjustment to make up the difference? And right now, Hopkinton's got a nice drive going. We got first down and 10 at the 40-yard line, Ashland's 40-yard line.
And Ashland called a timeout. Looks like they want to talk it over, make an adjustment.
They're making their adjustment.
But it is a really windy day. What did they say, Gus? Up to 40, 50 miles an hour?
Yeah, oof, it is. It's cold out here.
But one good thing, it's not a bone-chilling cold.
No. In fact, if there's no wind, it's pretty pleasant.
Right.
All right, again, as we mentioned earlier in the game, the series, the 73 years this game has been played, and it's 34, 34, and 5. It probably one of the best series in Metro West, is my guess.
Oh, yeah, I would think so.
Hillers come out in the I formation.
Hand off the Click.
Now, Click was the up back in the I on that one.
Right.
He's switching personnel all over the place.
He's bouncing them around. Well, he got hit right at the line of scrimmage, and he still picked up 4 yards.
Well, you're going to get your second and third efforts out of David. He doesn't know how to do it any other way.
No, he doesn't. But this is what they need to establish. They need to establish a power running game. They're mixing it up. David Click's carried the ball. C.J. Bowker's run with the ball. Mike Zenlitz has run with the ball. I think Ryan Wood's the only one that hasn't run with the ball yet. Now they got Colin McBride, I believe, in there at wing back.
You know, we gotta start giving some credit, at least early on, to the line.
The offensive line is doing a great job.
Blowing them off the line of scrimmage, and that's really where they get those 4- and 5-yard gains. When they find a hole after they're through there, they can pick up a little more. But that line of
So you got P.J. Lorenzen,
Jeremy
Kenny. Chris Beck, who is out there playing, I didn't think was going to play, but he's out there now. Then Giroux.
Oh, they're doing a heck of a job.
The handoff up the middle to David Click. Looks like he might have picked up about 1 or 2 yards.
Looks like he got the first down on it. That's what he. Yeah, he did.
No, that last play was
sorry,
the last play was the first
down. Okay, so he picked up about 3. So we got a 2nd and 7
on the 25.5-yard line.
And it's a very productive, powerful drive they're putting on right here. There's 6 minutes left in the first quarter, so that's plenty of time to get it in with the wind at your back.
That's right. CJ's going to keep it. Nice block by David Click. If David Click didn't make that block, he'd have been tackled in the backfield for a loss.
That's right. And Perrin from Ashland did a nice job of coming up on that. CJ picked up about 5, but if Perrin hadn't got underneath his straight arm and taken him down, he'd gone for a lot more. So he did a pretty nice job of taking on a guy who's a heck of a lot bigger than he is.
Well, you're in 2-down territory here anyway, so it's third and 3, 3.5.
They're going to go twice.
You know you're going to go twice. You put yourself in position by running the ball up the middle. They've been getting 4 or 5 yards running the ball right up the middle. Let that big, beefy offensive line move their defensive line.
Okay, power I.
It's like Ashland moved. I didn't see a flag.
Zenlitz got the first down. He's good for about 5 yards on that. Definitely has the first down. I didn't see the offside. Was that on Hopkinton or Ashland?
Well, it looked like the Ashland player moved, but he maybe wasn't in the neutral zone,
no, they didn't
so
throw
they didn't throw a flag.
No, they didn't throw a flag, so it's all set. Okay, another first down.
They're just methodically moving the ball down the field.
Really, they're dissecting them is the way I'd look at it. They just.
Oh, this is what you want. You want them to, like I said, take control, especially at the line of scrimmage, and just roll the ball nice and straight down the field.
Power I.
Zenlitz.
Doesn't get much on that one, but, you know.
Well, that time there was a big crowd.
Yeah, there was a big crowd there. Let's see where they placed that. They gave him. They're still getting 3 yards, so we say not much, but they're able to power it back 3 yards.
Well, when you look at it that way, that means that your offensive line is moving the defensive line at least 3 yards, because it looks like he's getting hit at the line of scrimmage, but our offensive line has already moved.
The line of scrimmage.
Already moved at 3 yards, so.
Exactly. Okay, 2nd and 7. Power I again. Give the ball to McConey. He finds a hole in there. He's going to be close to the first down, Ed.
He follows David Click up to the hole real quick, and he's just a tad faster than Mark Zenlitz. And now you're bringing in a little bit of fresher legs too.
Right, and McConey's a sophomore. This kid is going to be a part of the future of Hopkinton.
Oh yeah.
He's a very good-looking runner.
Well, the JV game, he had I think it was a 61 touchdown run. And it was just off tackle, and he was gone.
Yeah,
there was nobody going to catch him.
Yeah, he's got some really good speed. Okay, once again, power I think I think it's Mark back in there.
Yep.
Give him the ball. He gets hit, spins. That's going to be close.
See, what happened on this one is that they moved Chris Beck from his right tackle. They moved him over to the left side. It was like they're trying to set up a strong side to the left, and then they ran weak side, hoping that the defense would adjust over to their strong side of the line, and then they ran weak side. Well, he picked up enough for the first down, so it looks like 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
He got hit in the backfield, and he gave us some second effort with a spin, and gave him enough to get over the to get to the first down. So a real good effort by Mark to get there, and Here we are, first down. We're on a
Neither Barry, we met Barry Haynes, number 78, as a wingback in the backfield. He's talking 295 pounds.
That's a big boy.
So he gets up to the line of scrimmage. Whoever he hits, at least is going to move a couple yards. Now that's a new wrinkle. We've never seen him in the backfield. We've seen number 73, Drew, in the backfield at that position.
And last year they used to put Lorenzen in the backfield.
Yes.
So now it's Barry Haynes, and you're right. He's a large body.
Well, last year they had T.J. Spinks at the center. This year here, Lorenzen's the center. You know, so you don't have that ability to take him out of that center position and move him in there.
You go in, C.J.
Oh, they gave him the touchdown.
Touchdown.
He stretched over, the ball hit the goal line, they gave him a touchdown.
Did a nice job of getting that ball over there, Ed. He really did.
Yes, because he got hit at about the 4-yard line, and the Ashland player was going to take him down. He could see that, so he just fell forward, stretched the ball out into the end zone.
Well, CJ's he's a great big boy, 6'3", 210 or 20 pounds, and that was impressive. He also has really big speed.
Right.
You don't see it because it doesn't look like he's going fast, but he takes large strides.
No.
And he's really flying.
No, because those kids that are that tall, they don't look like they're running fast. I remember Steve Aswad a few years back. He was a tall player, 6'4", and he never looked like he was running fast.
We got a fake it. We're going to go. He's got him open. He's got him open. Yeah!
Oh, yeah. Chris
Stickney. Boy, I'll tell you what. Hopkinton hasn't converted too many of them this year, and this is a big time to start doing it.
That's right.
Stick was wide open. Nice pass, though. It's nice little quick. Don't have to throw it very far. The wind doesn't get involved.
Well, see what happened. He was so wide open that you're almost going to say, come on, CJ, throw the ball, because you know an Ashland player is going to go over there and pick him up eventually.
All right, Hillers take an 8-0 lead with 2 minutes and 7 seconds left in the first quarter. Ashland's now getting ready for the kick return.
Well, Hopkinton had the ball for over 5 minutes on that drive.
A long time. That was pretty impressive. So we got Kyle Rudolph, we got Mike Pitnella, and number 42, Jason Lefter, out here to receive the kickoff from C.J. Bauka. Although he doesn't seem to kick it deep. He hasn't done it in a long time. He kicks. Oh, what's that?
The ball blew off the tee.
Yeah. CJ hasn't been kicking deep at all. If I would almost put my runners up in the first tier here.
Right. I think so. I think every now and then, if the first time the players kick off, they don't kick it deep. Yeah, you move one of your fast players up to the second line, and not all of them, but just one, and hope he gets the ball and see what happened.
All right.
That one's going to go out of bounds.
Yep. We'll get to do that one again, unless they take it there. No, they won't take it there.
No, I don't know how that works. The penalty changes so often, so we'll have to wait and see what they want on that. See, now I believe if they take the penalty.
Yeah. Okay, they're going to have Hopkinton re-kick.
Okay. Yeah, that's the only thing to do. Cause I'm not sure. I think you get it where it went out of bounds.
Yeah.
I always thought it came up to like the 35, but you either take it where it went out of bounds or you have a re-kick, I believe.
Okay, Hillers come out, ready to go.
Illegal procedure against the Hillers, re-kick.
They're 5 yards back.
Oh, geez, blows off again.
Oh man, this is
someone put their hand on it.
Well, they might now, because I think they usually give you twice, and then after this second time, they have somebody hold it.
All right, they got number 8, Eric Anderson's going to be holding that ball for CJ now, and so we'll eliminate that problem.
Just as long as he leaves the fingers.
All right. Oh, yeah,
his knee was down. No, they didn't call it.
Nice tackle. They're going to have decent field position. Kid made a nice catch in that, but I think you're right, Eddie. I thought his knee was down also.
I thought his knee was down. Well, hey, they don't call it. Just you always pick it up and run. They didn't call it?
David Click on that tackle. You know, someone was telling me sometime this week that David has well over 100 tackles this year. That's pretty impressive.
Yes, it is very impressive. And you know, a lot of his tackles are not the heavy hitting type. A lot of them you'll see where he slices in and tackles somebody down around the knees and ankles, so it's not a real big hit, but it is a tackle. See, like, oh, right there, he almost did it. He just missed the guy.
And C.J. Bowker came up and made that play, but it's set up by the fact that the guy had to string it out longer to get around David.
That's right.
That sets up your corners and your safeties to come in and make those plays.
That's what they're supposed to do. The defensive end stretches it out, the linebacker comes up, he can't make the play, then your cornerback and safeties have to come up so they're there. And now you're talking about a tackle that all happened on that play. They didn't gain any yards, it's right at the line of scrimmage.
That's right. And it's becoming
wicked windy. I'm waiting for Dorothy.
Yeah. Cuts him in.
Nice cut by Rudolph. He looked like he was going to be tackled for about a 5-yard loss, and he made a couple of beautiful moves back in the backfield, picked up 5 yards on that play.
A key element to that play was number 25 for Hopkinton, John Body, who turned it in.
Right.
He forced that in, which allowed the rest of the team to come up and pick it up. He did pick up a few yards, but it could have been a heck of a lot more. And it's playing that defensive end. That's really what he needs to do. That was a decent play. We got 3rd and 5.
Defense is switching around. They're bouncing around their defensive linemen. Hand off to Rudolph.
He picked a couple of yards, but I don't think he has it, Ed, do you?
We'll have to see where he places it. No, he does not have the first down. He's about 1.5 yards short. 4th down.
Decision time here.
Well,
16 seconds left
16
in the quarter.
seconds. I don't think I would have called a timeout. I think I would have let it tick off to the end of the quarter.
If you're going to punt it, you have the wind to your back.
Right.
Now you got to punt it to the wind or run the ball. That wasn't a good decision.
No. Well, I was just thinking of saving a timeout. But you're right. The wind was a big factor here.
He almost forces himself into going for it, and then if he goes for it and gets it, then he has the wind to his back and he goes into the second quarter. That's some value to that.
That's right.
If he doesn't go for it, it was a bad decision.
Yeah, because if they punt the ball, they got to go for it. You can't punt the ball in this weather.
Exactly.
You're talking about 15 yards behind the line of scrimmage. You punt it up in this kind of wind, it's going to go to the line.
Back to the line of scrimmage.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay, so now we know that they're going to go for it.
Right.
Let's see if he thinks as well as we do.
That's right. Let's see if he knows he's got to go for it.
The Hill is waiting for him.
Well, I believe he's going to do one of Coach Hughes' old plays. Let's go on 3, see if we can draw him offside and get the first down without having to run a play.
Well, they're going to go for it, so we were right there.
Got the tailback awful deep, though, for a 3-yard pickup. That's a pass.
He's got no, he should have gone, he goes nowhere.
He should have thrown that ball and hope for the best.
82, who's 82? That would be Kamen. I thought he could have taken off downfield because he had nothing behind him. Yes, it's a difficult pass into the wind, but he stayed with the defender.
Right.
Didn't try to lose him.
And didn't give the quarterback somebody to throw to.
Right.
You're right. You got to turn and go up and let him float the ball up there, because him not throwing the ball, he didn't even have a chance.
Right. He had no chance. Okay, Hillers take over. Good defense.
Looks like 4 seconds left here in the first quarter.
If you're ever going to throw the ball, throw it now.
Come right out, back out in that power eye. Hand off to David Click up the middle.
That's just what they're going to do. They're just going to hammer him. That'll be the first quarter. History. Hopkinton 8, Ashland nothing. On a very, very windy, cold day in Hopkinton. Good game, Ed.
It's a great game so far. You know, Ashland knows that they can move the ball on the ground. They did it their first drive. They did it for a couple of first downs here. But what is hard to do is sustain a drive, because if a mistake happens here and there, and next thing you know, even though you're moving the ball, but you're not getting anywhere. You're not getting any scores. and then all of a sudden it'll just start to fall apart on you. They got to get something together, get down and get in the end zone. But right now with Hopkinton having the ball, that puts them in a real bad spot. They cannot allow them to score another touchdown.
Well, what you wind up with is who controls the ball.
Right.
If they can't find a turnover or get them to a position where they have to punt, the half of the quarter will be gone, or 3/4 of it will be gone. And that's what Hopkinton wants to do. And you're also in bad field position.
That's right. Because if they take another 5 minutes to drive down here, now you're talking about only getting the ball back 5 minutes left before halftime.
And I think it's on this particular day, it's key that Ashland does something with the wind to their back. I don't think, at least at this point, it doesn't look like they're going to be able to run the ball successfully enough to win this ball game. They have to do something in the air, and they can't do it with the wind to their face.
Right, now we're going to a power backfield with Ryan Wood and David Click lead blocks. And a handoff to Dezendelet. Picks up about 3 yards on the play. The crowd is big. You know, you look across at the bleachers, it doesn't look that big. When you scan down here towards the end zone, and it really starts to get huge.
You get to be 3 and 4 deep when you get near the coffee shop and all. It's there's a lot of people. You're right, but that's
everything.
It's expected, isn't it?
That's right. Every Turkey Day.
All right, we got a 3rd down and about 4 yards to go. Ball's given to Jim McConey, and that is not going to have this one. Now, let's see what Hopkinton does here. You could go for it here.
Well, let's see what kind of. It looks like they got 3rd and 4.5, or 4th and 4.5.
They just moved it to about 3 or 4.
Oh, you have to go for it. It's like we were talking about earlier.
Right. He's going to kick into the wind. He isn't going to go anywhere either.
That's right. You're almost better off if you do kick to kick a low line drive just above everybody's head and hope for the best.
All right, Hopkinton's going to go for it with 4th and 3.5, 4 maybe. They give the ball to McConey, who doesn't make it.
Doesn't make it.
That's an impressive and key transition for Ashland.
That's right. And it is, if you notice, their defensive line had penetration, and Keith Hackett came up and made the tackle at the line, behind the line of scrimmage. Did a beautiful job.
Okay, well now Ashland's got the wind to the back, and this is that should be beneficial for them. There's 8 minutes left in the half, so that's plenty of time. They need to do something here. Give the ball to Kyle Rudolph, I believe. Yep, and he doesn't get much.
No, well, to me, he ran a delay. He did like a half a second delay, and then they give him the ball. You know, the linebackers are too quick for Hopkinton to do that. You have to just give him the ball and let him get what he can get.
Well, that's true, because you got Ryan Wood and Dave Click in linebackers, and if they give you anything, they give you the quickness and speed. They're not all that large, but boy, they can fly.
Well, that play would work better when you have you establish a passing game. Now all of a sudden you have a pass rush and you hand off on a delay.
Here we go, Rudolph again. Avoids one tackle,
gets
avoids
around the corner.
Tackles.
Oh, is that a face mask again? He got the hood.
By the hood, Ed, the hood.
That's what we were talking about before the game. He's got a hooded sweatshirt on, doesn't have it tucked underneath his game jersey, and he just got tackled by the hood. I thought it was a face mask.
Well, it certainly jerks your head the same way.
Yes.
Okay, nice run by Kyle Rudolph. He picks up 9 yards. I believe that was Colin McBride on the tackle, and it was actually a good tackle, because he was going to go a heck of a lot further.
Yes, he was. He was going to go a lot further. It could have been all the way. But I'm surprised he's over the sideline, and now none of the coaches are tucking that hood in.
Big play right here.
They stretch it out.
Does he looks
it all
like
depends on the foot. That looks like it's a first down.
That was Chris Parent. Boy, that's close, Ed.
No, they're giving him the first.
Okay. Hopkinton came up pretty good on that.
Yes, but they were hitting him up around the shoulder pads, and he was getting leverage, so he fell forward instead of being pushed back.
All right, Ashland takes over again. First down, they got it on the 45-yard line. On Hopkinton's 45-yard line. They definitely want to do something here. Mike Todd takes him out.
Chris Perrin back at tailback. Well, they're going to put it up.
Play. The ball is caught. Oh, a nice pass. He just threw it over the Hopkinton defensive guy, and that would be, who's that, number 80? Is that Kamen, number 82?
Kamen? Yeah. 82, yeah.
He just got it over the outstretched hands of the Hopkinton defensive guy.
I think he tipped that ball.
I thought he did too.
I think that was 25 body, and he looked like he tipped that ball, and Kamen made a great adjustment to catch it.
Yeah. So we've got another Ashland first down. Now they're on about the 24-yard line going in. Again, and there you go. This wind, does it make a difference or what? When you got it to your back, you don't have to worry about it floating on you.
No, he threw a bullet and it just went straight.
Little mix-up in there, but the running back, who was Jason Lefton, slashes through for about 4 or 5.
I think the quarterback actually for a second forgot where the play was going. I know he turned the right way, but he looked like he was expecting to hand it off. Then it's like all of a sudden he remembered and he spun all the way around to make the handoff.
All right, we got second and about, we'll call it 6-7 yards.
Oh, they're proving that they can move the ball.
Yeah.
Now we're down in the red zone area, as they want to call.
Got a pass. He,
See now?
He had his man, let's see, number, was that 29?
That was number 29, yeah.
Oh, Pitnella, I'm sorry. And that's the guy who's his key man in terms of reception. I think he's caught 7 touchdown passes, as I recall. He had them, but he couldn't hold on to the ball.
No, but CJ looked like he was almost waiting for him to catch it.
To kill him.
Yes, before he made contact.
Yeah.
Should try and make contact as the ball gets there,
right.
so you break up the play.
You got to split those arms so he doesn't catch it.
He's passing again.
Pass again.
He's going to run.
He's going to run. What's it? Oh! He just overthrows Jason Kamen, who was wide open. And difficult pass. You're on the run. You're trying to throw the ball. It doesn't get there.
Well, it was a finesse pass. He had to throw it over one defender, a linebacker, and drop it in. And the win today is you're going to have to really concentrate to do that. I mean, we got leaves blowing by us and everything else here.
All right, that brings up a 4th down, and obviously they're going to go for it. It's 4th and 6 or 7 yards, so it's got to be a passing situation. They haven't been able to run on them for that type of yardage.
No.
They've had guys open on the pass plays. It's just a matter of how do you adjust to the wind factor.
The one good run there they had was Rudolph around the corner, and he got tackled by the hood.
Okay, we got Ashland over here figuring out what it is they're going to do, and the Hillers are chomping at the bit to get at them. 5 or 6? 6 minutes and 17 seconds left in the halftime. And Ashland needs something here, Eddie.
Right. Well, they had 1 4th down earlier. They went for a pass. Their receiver didn't make an adjustment. The quarterback got tackled in the backfield. They're in a position now with the split backs. It looks like they're in a passing formation.
Colin McBride playing a deep center field.
He's dropping straight back.
Quick one. No. That ball was out of the reach of number 15, Mark Manzella.
Well, I think that was the right call to make. It's just it was a bad pass.
Yeah, it was a 3-step drop. Just throw it over and get the first down.
Right, because he was open. He just led him too far.
Yeah.
But the Hillers make a great defensive stance.
They did it again. They did their job. They did what they had to do.
Now you can't do 3 and out right here.
No, you need a prolonged. No, you get killed in here because the wind will eat you. You got to have a prolonged drive.
Well, he's back at two receivers to the right, I formation. He's passing it.
Throw. Oh, that was risky.
Very risky, and he got hit at the right after he left it. Right after CJ threw the ball, Jason left Hammered him.
Well,
Hammered him.
and Stickney was open, but when he went to make his cut to turn to get the ball, he slipped too. You can
Yes.
see the sod he kicked up.
Well, I walked out on the field, and where the ball is right now is a muddy part of the field. I mean, very muddy. I tiptoed across to get across to the house on the other side there. And I don't think they should be throwing a ball in that area.
Well, I guess if you're trying to do something that's unexpected, that would be it. Now we've got 2nd and 10.
CJ's keeping. He's got a big area.
He's open. He's got a first down. Plus, he keeps going. Whoa! What a beautiful, beautiful run by CJ Bauka.
A 25-yard run. It was great blocking on the offensive line here. They cut down the defensive end and the linebacker on this side, and he had nobody until he got to the safety.
That's right. And yeah, that was pretty. And you're right. That was a great piece of blocking by the Hopkinton offense.
You're right. He got around that corner, and they just couldn't stop him. You got Ryan Wood over here, the wing back. You got Mark DeZendelitz up almost in a fullback position.
Okay, giving it to David Click. Fights his way for about 3 yards.
He was hit at the line of scrimmage by number 78, Doug Jenkins.
And he fought through that for 3 yards.
That's right. It's a great job.
Well, you know what he did? If you notice too, when he took that initial hit, he twisted his body and he kept his legs going.
Right.
And that, you know, just that momentum is going to carry a little bit further.
Right. So now instead of you trying to push through him, you're spinning and you're pulling him along, which is a little different.
He'll just come out and give it to Click. Oh, he gets ripped on that one. Who, number 79 and number 29. 79 is...
Oh, 29. We got...
29 is Pettinella. I thought it was 79. Maybe I read it wrong.
I think it's a 78.
78 is Doug Jenkins, which, yeah, that could be. Did a nice job on that. He got a hold of Dave and ripped him down.
No, there is a 79 out there. It says Rice. Oh, he isn't on the program.
Oh, okay, it's Rice. He did a nice job.
I hope his name is Rice, because it says it on the back of his shirt. Inside to Colin McBride.
Nice play.
First down.
Nice play.
That was the inside trap to Colin McBride. He comes out of the wing-back spot. You pull the tackle on the right, and you come right around the corner, right up through the middle.
There's another one coming back next year for the Hills is Colin McBride. And you start to look at the future of this team, and it's pretty bright. You know, and then you start to look at the class sizes. They get huge. So Hill football is on the rise.
I mean, a few years ago when we had 16 seniors, we thought that was big.
They're going to have that all the time now.
Yes.
Okay, so Bauka keeps the ball.
Around the corner.
Around the corner, makes the corner.
Beautiful stiff arm. The guy went down low for his legs. He pushed him off. Picked up another 7 yards after he did that.
Well, you know, I was reading an article it was a quote from Coach Hughes in the newspaper about CJ, talking about that he is not at his peak. He's not even close yet.
No.
If he continues to play wherever he goes from this point on, there's a lot more you're going to see from this kid.
That's right.
What he'll do is he'll learn how to be a real good passer. He's already a pretty good runner.
Right, because yeah, he has the mechanics for passing, but sometimes he's just a little off. And right, when you get to the next level, I won't say better coaching, because Coach Hughes is a very good coach, but you have somebody that just sticks with the quarterback the whole time.
Well, and it's the maturing of the person.
That's
too,
right.
Of understanding the game and all that comes with it, understanding your offense and all that comes with that will make him a better player. And I thought that was a pretty accurate statement when David said that.
Yes.
That you know, you're going to see a real good player out here, but he could be a whole lot better because he's got that much potential.
Now let's see. They're going to measure, see how close he is for the first down.
And here we go again.
Shall we venture a guess? I'd say we're about half a ball length first down.
Oh, you got that one right on the nose, big guy. And here, Eddie, here we go again with another impressive drive. They're taking a ball from about the Ashland 20.
There was
the
6
Hopkinton
minutes.
20.
There was 6 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock when they took the ball over.
And now they almost can't get hurt. Even if they go out and downs down here, it's a long field for Ashland to do anything with.
You're right. I don't know who called timeout. It looked like Hopkinton might have called timeout.
There was at the banquet they had the other night, the Ashland Hopkinton banquet. They have prior to the Thanksgiving Day game every year. Someone made note of the fact that Dave Hughes has been coaching for 20 years in Hopkinton and has lost to Ashland only 4 times.
Only 4 times, right?
And 50% of the time it's been to Coach Baines.
Yeah, I thought of that, and I see some people look. 50% of his losses to coach. Then they all, oh yeah, 2 losses.
But I think that they have, Dave and Kevin Maines have a little bit of rivalry going.
Oh yes, I don't think Coach Maines got into it when he first came. It took a year or two.
Yes, I agree.
And then all of a sudden he realized what the rivalry is, and so he takes it because these 2 teams scout each other from game 1.
Yes, all year. Yes, the whole season.
The whole season. Every time they can get a chance to get somebody to go to the game and watch it, they go.
No, you're right. So I think, I give both coaches credit because they're both very good coaches, but it's kind of interesting to watch that rivalry grow at the coaches level.
Yeah, well, yes. But that's what makes it fun.
No doubt about it.
Okay, we're back into the power eye. Looks like we got Barry Haynes back in the backfield. Ryan Wood slipped a little bit, but he got the ball.
And it looked like he gained 4 or 5 yards on that. Let's see what they give him.
Yeah, he slipped when he initially took off. It looked like his foot slipped a little bit, so he was a little late getting the ball.
I was off on that one. It looked like he gained 1 yard.
Yeah, 1 yard. Well, at this point in the field, we're a little bit of a bad angle. So when we swing out from the sideline to the middle of the field, we might skip a line and be 5 yards off. Okay, Ryan Wood with the ball. Oh, CJ.
CJ's got it. Not this time. Not this time. He gets thrown for probably a yard or 2 loss.
Let's see where they mark the ball. They got the clock stopped at 1:47, so I'm not sure what's happening here.
Why would they go out of bounds? Why would they stop the clock?
2nd and 3rd and 9.
It's going to be 3rd and about 12. He lost a couple yards on that.
I think they had to do something with the clock because the head ref come over to both benches, pointed to the clock and said something. Maybe the clock is accurate, maybe the clock is off by 5 seconds, we don't know. Well, we come out, it's a very big play. It's 3rd and 13.
Still, it's 2 down territory.
1 back in the backfield, David Click.
He's going to throw, he throws a quick one to Colin McBride. Oh! It hit him in the hands, but it's a tough day to catch a ball. The ball was there. It was catchable.
Very catchable ball. You just got to get up, got to jump a little higher, I mean, you're probably maybe waiting for that ball to come down a little bit, but because of the wind, it doesn't. It just takes off.
Like we're going to do in a second. Oh,
whoa.
My God. I think I'm going out the back of the truck.
I'm waiting for Dorothy and Toto to show up.
Okay, we got a 4th down and 12. The Hill is going to throw the ball. He's going to throw it. He's got a wide open receiver.
Oh, yes.
David Click.
Don't see any flags in the backfield.
If there's a flag, it should be against that.
No, I just say that I saw the referees looking over at the players there, and I'm just saying I didn't see any flags.
What a great play! And he had a bullet that ball. He couldn't let that float at all to get it to him.
Hit David right in the chest, and the defensive player hit him right as the ball got there, and he still hung on.
Beautiful play, David Click. Beautiful throw, C.J. Bowker.
CJ's having a phenomenal game.
Yeah, he is. He's having a big game. This is his senior. This is his last game. This is his 4th game that he's played in, and he's making it a big one. Okay, Bowker throwing.
Ooh, now that one, just as we give him a pat on the back, he throws an ill-advised pass. There was a lot of coverage on that one.
Yeah, he was pretty well covered.
Yeah, there's very few players, and it'll never happen again, that have played 4 consecutive years.
Right.
But there's even fewer that have played 5 years.
We know a couple of them.
I know a couple of them, yes. Paul Flannery and Keith Lee both played 5 years, and I'm not sure about Michael Berry. I know he's close. I know he played 4 years anyway.
Well, you're right, though. That won't happen again.
That's right, just because of the way the schools are now in town. And
the population and the numbers they're going to have to deal with it.
That's right.
Okay, they give it to Ryan Wood. What was it?
That was David Click, I believe.
David Click. It's a minute, 1 second left in the half, and we've got a third down in about 6.
And it's just like we were talking about. They've used up 5 minutes and 14 seconds off of the clock on this drive. They got
the ball.
1 minute and 1 second before the half. The only thing is that even if we had a field goal kicker, you'd have to get down to almost the goal line before you could use them. The way this wind is. But I believe Ashland called a timeout to set up their defense and try and stop what Hopkinton is doing.
Well, they definitely don't want Hopkinton to score in here. It really puts a burden on them to in the second half, because they've shown some offense, but they just haven't been able to string it together long enough.
Right.
And it isn't the type of day where you're going to get it doesn't look like you can get a huge play. You're not going to get that big pass or that big run. It's not developing that way.
What it usually happens on a day like this is a special teams, a kickoff.
A turnover.
A turnover.
A turnover, something like that. But you need it down in the deep in the other guy's territory to do something with it.
I remember a few years ago when Ashland was losing and Jamie Maloney come out at the second half and took the kickoff all the way.
Nice play by Justin Kamen on that one. He broke through him. I think his defensive end, he broke through and was able to trip up Jimmy McConey. He just avoided the block and did just a real nice defensive play.
You're right. That was a great play because he come over, he tripped him up, and Jimmy McConey couldn't catch his balance, and get tackled for a loss. Now we're 4th and 12, and you're not going to think of anything of punting the ball, but you have to put it up in the air, or maybe even a screen pass. We're in an I formation. We got Stickney and McBride out to the right.
He's going to throw it. He avoids the tackle. Throws it over the middle. No, not this time. In fact, the receiver was on the ground that he threw it to.
Yes.
All right, Ashland takes over. They got 14 seconds left. They have the wind at their back. Hail Mary.
CJ was under a lot of pressure. Eric Tapper was open in the corner of the end zone, but he had too many people around. CJ had too many people around him that he just had to take a shot at throwing it over the middle. He couldn't see Tapper over there. They should keep it on the ground here and just get themselves into halftime. Oh, you're going to put it up.
He's throwing it. He's airing it out. That's a fluffer if I've seen one. Oh! C.J. Bowker was all over it. He almost bounced it back to Ryan Wood, but that was a pretty pathetic looking pass there.
Yes, it was. And Mark Manzeller, I should say, he had to turn into a defender.
Right.
The ball was supposed to be thrown to him, got thrown way up in the air, and it was just floating around. So he had to turn into a defender. And
actually did a good job.
Yes, he did a great job.
So they get another shot at it. There's 8 seconds left. And I would guess they're going to do the same thing. They don't have any options. But that was a real duck he threw up that time. They got trips to the left over here. Hopkins will be coming at him. Here they come, here they come, here they come. Throws a screen.
Nice screen.
Nice screen.
Oh, nice tackle.
Who's that? Number
73, Giroux.
Whoa, was that a pretty tackle?
He was blocked on the ground.
On the ground. He got as he got up, he got his hand up there and got the guy going over him. Beautiful tackle. It's Kevin Giroux. He's coming back next year.
Hand and a shoulder right in there.
Very, very pretty. That's the first half. Hopkinton Hill is 8. Ashland clock is nothing in a very cold, windy field. Eddie, what do you think?
Another classic.
Well, it is. It's a great game.
Yep, Ashland will make a couple of adjustments, so you know they're going to move the ball. They moved the ball in the first half. They just couldn't sustain anything to get down in the end zone. But it'll happen.
And who's going to be receiving the ball again?
Well, Hopkinton kicked off.
So Hopkinton will receive the ball, and that means Ashland will get the wind, which is, well, maybe Hopkinton will defer to the wind. That could be too. So it'll be interesting to see how they challenge each other in the second half.
Right.
You ready to go do something important?
Yes.
Okay, we'll see
you at the beginning of the
second half. Sitting home. Christy, are you sitting home watching that turkey? Well, you're a whole lot better off than I am right now.
That's right. Don't burn the buzzard. Don't burn the buzzard.
Here we go. Hopkinton's going to receive, I believe. I think. Well, although you never know what Coach Hughes is going to do.
Well, we don't know how I missed the toss of the coin because we were getting everything ready. So I don't know if we won and deferred or what the game plan was. We'll find out in about 30 seconds.
Got that right.
It looks like Hopkinton is sending out their receiving team.
And they are kicking into the wind, which means we are receiving. So Ashland's going to... No, that's interesting.
You're right. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
Why would they
do it that way?
The wind in their face, the third quarter? Oh, I guess they want it for the fourth quarter.
But...
They figured they'd come out, establish a running game, get a score, and then the fourth quarter, maybe they can put it up in
well, no, it's Hopkinton's choice, right? No, it was Ashland's choice of which side. So, yeah, I guess. Well, that's...
Looks like they're lined up for that, gang onside kick.
No, have you seen a couple of those? Well, the Patriots last weekend, wasn't that something?
Yes.
If I saw a couple of college games where there are ways to do it that are really interesting, where you send the whole front line down just to blow everyone away, and you send the back guy in just to pick the ball up 10 yards away.
That's right.
Very interesting stuff they do, and it's all a matter of how high you can get the ball.
Well, that's it. You want that big bounce so that you can have the receiving team trying to jump up and catch the ball, and you come along and block them.
Yeah.
Because if the ball hits the ground, you can't call for a fair catch. If it doesn't hit the ground, you can wave for a fair catch on a kickoff.
All right, here we go, and a little squib kick. Picked up, drop, fall on it. He does.
David Click was looking, and he dropped it twice and decided just to fall on it, and that would be the good spot.
That would be the right decision, too. All right, we got a first down on the 35-yard line, Eddie?
First down on the 35, well, no. Yeah, 35-yard line. Now it all depends on Ashland and what kind of adjustments they made to stop the Hopkinton running game. It's just been power football. You know, run. Then the next thing you know, they fake the run. CJ comes around the corner, picks up 15, 20, 25 yards.
73 in the backfield.
That was Kevin. Was Kevin Giroux in the backfield then?
Yeah, I don't know if he was going to carry the ball. They put him back there every now and then as a wing back, and so they have an extra big blocking back. And I don't know if he was going to carry that or if they just fumbled it, handing it off to the fullback. But he recovered it anyways. So that's a loss of 2 yards. It makes it 2nd and 12.
Yeah. Not the way they wanted to start.
No.
Bring him out, I formation. Click is the up back.
Click is the tailback, and Giroux is the fullback.
There you go. That's different. Going to throw the ball now. He's got Stickney. No, interception! Number 16. 16 is it, Eddie, or 15?
That says 16. He ain't on the program, so we'll just call him number 16. I don't, unless you have a master program.
Well, I do, I think, somewhere in here. Hold on, we gotta know who that kid is.
No, I got that one out of the book. Oh, you mean a team picture?
I'm not going to get it that way. Anyway, good job, kid. Boy, that puts Ashland in. That's a huge, huge, huge turnover, Ed.
Yes.
Ashland. Well, they give it to Kyle Rudolph on that, but he gets stuffed.
He gets stuffed up the middle. C.J. Lorenzen, P.J. Lorenzen.
John Body, they and crew were in there.
Yeah, there was a host of them.
Well, this is a golden opportunity. This is what they were looking for. You know, everything we talked about in the first half in terms of getting a turnover, having short yardage to score, everything is here and available for them. Can they do it is the question.
Right. And see what Hopkinton had done. They had put Barry Haynes in the backfield, Giroux in the backfield, and David Click. So they had extra blockers back there.
Pass, Eddie, pass into the wind. It's a floater. It's hard to pass into this wind.
Yes.
You know, if you're going to be successful at all, you've got to wing it.
Well, he's had some success running off tackle. He's not going to run in between the tackles. He had a couple of good runs running off tackle, and he hasn't tried one of those in a while.
Well, he's got 3rd and 7 right now, and he's kind of backed himself into the wall of having to throw again.
Right, it's 2-down territory, but you're right. I think he's got to put the ball up. Either that or come one of those trick plays or reverse or something.
And really, in this situation, it's got to be something really quick, a slant. Well, maybe a screen you might be able to pull that off.
Well, that 4th down play, the slant that he ran was open. Big handoff.
Off tackle. He's got some room. He's going to be close.
He's very close. That looks like it's a 1st down.
That was Chris Perrin, number 2 on that. He had a nice hole to go through and then just bounced off some people. And it's 4th and 1.
4th and 1. Now that tells me something right there. Off tackle, like we were just talking about, Chris Perrin had a great run. Give him the ball.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, make Hopkinton make the adjustment to stop him.
This is absolutely key for Ashland, this whole series.
Yes, they need something out of this thing right here. You have an interception deep in Hopkinton territory. You have to make something happen.
Here we go. They give the ball back to Perrin.
Same play.
He got the 1st down.
And more.
And some.
Well,
then he get hit by the green wall.
Well, they're not going to call that a fumble.
Let's see where they spot that. It looked like he got it, but it depends on the spot in a situation like that.
But I was wondering how come he got pushed back 15 yards before they blew the whistle?
Now the wind, you can't hear the whistle.
1st and 10 clockers.
1st and 10 clockers, there it goes. And they are on the, 20, 15, 20 maybe, huh? Tough to see.
Looks like they're on the 20-yard line, heading
20-yard line, heading in.
In the I formation, Perrin is deep in the eye. Give it to him off tackle.
Oh, he cuts the corner. He's going in. He's going to go in. He's going in. Chris Perrin on a beautiful 20-yard run.
Just what we were talking about, running off tackle.
Nice bit of running there. He got around the end and then cut in and beat the defensive halfback on a really nice piece of running. Chris Perrin, nice job, Ashland.
Well,
you know, Ed, this is exactly what they needed because they're going into the wind now.
Right.
You know, and that's, if they get this score now in the 4th quarter, they're going to have the wind to their back, and their passing game comes into play. So this is a wake-up call for the Hillers.
This is what we knew it would be, a ball game.
And this is slightly key. They got to. Do they have to go for 2 here?
No, but they're taking an awful lot of time here. How much time do you get before you?
Take time out. Now they want to think about it.
Who called the timeout?
Ashland.
Ashland called their first timeout. So
that could be key at the end of the game too. Think about that one. Well, you get 5. Well, though it could be. What do you do here? You know,
to me, if you have a field goal kicker and you use them all year, that's what you do. You kick the extra point.
Okay.
Because nobody wants the game to end in a tie, so you know you're going to score somewhere along the line. You can just see by the way the teams are going up and down the field that it's not going to end 7-6. Somebody else is going to score. So I mean, I wouldn't do anything out of character. I would kick, make it 8-7, and then if that's what they do. Like I said, I haven't seen them play this year.
Well, again, and they've really set themselves up to show their offense in the 4th quarter, and this is almost like a gift.
Right.
And if they take this, if they get the 7 points, if they do a field goal, a point after, that's fine. It's certainly, I agree with you. If it's a characteristic of what they do, then do it. We'll find out in a second.
Well, look like he's going for two. The way he called the timeout and was taking so long to decide.
That's what he decided to do.
He's really got to look. He's into a power backfield. Got.
Now he switches out. Oh, look at this. He goes trips right.
Trips. He's going to hand it off to the fullback. No,
he's going to throw. He's going to come out and look. He finds a man. No.
That was 73.
Giroux. Nice job. He got his hand up there. Where was the receiver?
There was a receiver behind him, standing right by the pole, the padded pole there, the goalpost, so that you didn't even see him. You know, and Giroux stepped across.
Okay.
I mean, Todd saw him. That's who he was throwing to. And if Giroux didn't get his hand up there, he was wide open.
All right. Well, great play by Kevin Giroux. Gives the Hillers an 8-6 lead. There's 7 minutes and 10 seconds left in the third quarter, so there's a ton of time. Impressive. We talked about turnovers. It wasn't, you know, it's exactly what Ashland wanted to do. To just get points on the board.
That's where Hopkinton's first score, their score came from. Remember that Ashland was driving on the opening drive. They had a fumble, and Hopkinton drove the ball all the way down and scored. Hopkinton fumbles. I mean, even though it was a shorter field, Ashland drove down and scored.
Well, I think that's what the key is. I don't know that Ashland is big enough to do a prolonged drive.
Right.
And so they needed that short drive.
They need field position to.
And in Hopkinton's case, they can do a prolonged drive because they're just bigger and stronger, and they're doing it punishing them.
Right.
Well, here we go. We got a kickoff.
I've always thought that somebody should kick an onside kick in one of these games. That's almost like an onside kick.
Okay, well, nice play.
Just
Hopkinton, make sure they get the ball. Who's that?
That was Ryan Wood.
Ryan Wood. He grabs a hold of it, makes sure it isn't going to get fumbled anywhere, and is in fine field position. I don't understand these squib kicks, Ed. Everyone does that. Why do they do that?
You know what it is? I think they're so afraid of the run back, and even if they kick it deep, that's about where they're going to tackle you anyways. So this way here, they eliminate somebody running the ball back for a touchdown. You know, if I kick it deep and I tackle you around the 30-yard line, well,
but I used to be one of those guys standing back there. It's a whole lot of fun to get that ball.
Yes, it is. I think they're taking away. They're playing too cautious. They're taking away from. DeZindler, unbelievable fight on that run there. He's rushing. He's doing an excellent job for having the flu.
Oh no, he is sick. I was over his house. The kid is sick. He's sucking it up and doing the job. It's well, it only happens to this. When you get one shot at it, you do it, don't you?
That's right. You have to do it. That's right.
Drag your butt out, and you do it. All right, here we go. Hill is in I formation. 2nd and 5.
In a tight I formation.
Give it back to Mark DeZindler.
Looks like he was hit at the line of scrimmage and buried there.
Buried.
Number 2, Perrin was made the initial hit, but then.
Boy, Ashland looks pretty active starting off the second half.
Well, they got the big break. The interception.
We got a key play coming up right here. 3rd and 3. You don't want to give them the ball back.
No.
But if they stop them, you got to punt.
Well, this is where we go on 3.
Yeah, well, okay. Yes. That would be a Coach Hughes.
No. Inside trap to Colin McBride.
Nothing.
He's short.
He's short. Now, they're going to have to punt on this one. They have to.
Colin McBride brought down by Chris Perrin.
It looked like it was there for a minute, but then the hole just closed. And he got buried. He tried, though. He tried to dive over the tackler.
Well, no doubt about the effort. Well, now we've got, look at this, the wind just died.
Just in time for the punt, huh?
There we go. C.J. Buck will be back to punt.
Hurry up there before the wind picks up.
Kyle Rudolph to accept the punt for Ashland. No,
yeah, it's a fake.
No, what is this?
Oh, it's a pooch punt.
I like the play.
You know?
What a play!
I think he had the okay to take off if he saw
it was
open. But it wasn't open, so he stopped and punted, and it's down to the 14-yard line.
That's better than if he just punted it.
That's right.
Absolutely no return on it because everyone started to come up when they thought he was going to take off.
You're right.
Great call.
Amazing that there's no men downfield. No penalty.
That's right.
All right, Ashland takes over the ball, but they're pretty deep in their own territory, on their own 15-yard line, 14-yard line, and got a long way to go. But now it's up to the Hopkinton D to see what they can do. Again, we're talking about the long part of the field. With what you and I are suggesting is they can't get there from here.
Right.
Because they're going to make an error in between there somewhere.
Right. The only thing is that Ashland has the speed if they get one around the corner to go the distance.
Well, they do have that.
It's a hand off to Rudolph up the middle.
He's good for a 4 or 5 on that. Nice run.
Oh, somebody's helmet popped off. The P.J. Lorenzen helmet popped off.
So I think Dave Click was in on that tackle. He got about 4 yards on that. It's 2nd and 6. And they're starting to put a running game together, aren't they yet?
They're starting to get a little bit of life.
Ashland is starting to get some yardage that they weren't getting in the first half. So they made some adjustments, and they've been positive ones. You got a cross buck on that, and that's going to be close to the first down.
That looks like it is a first down. We'll have to wait for the referee to make that decision. It's funny how on Thanksgiving Day that chain crew swells to about 8 people. And during the season, you can hardly find anybody that wants to do it.
Yeah, they do get the first down on that. So Ashland in 2 running plays progresses to a first down, and that is significantly better than they were doing in the first half, where they were struggling to do anything running.
Yes. So that means that Hopkinton's defensive line has got to start making penetration into the backfield.
Let's look at what they're doing defensively. Are they spreading back to, or should they be up closer?
They're in a 6-2. It's almost like a 4-4.
Yes.
More. Well, he's going backwards.
He's going backwards. Okay, good job there. You got Big Barry Haynes clogged up that hole, and it forced Kyle Rudolph to go to the outside, where David Click and a host of other Hillers were able to take him down for a loss.
Click and Giroux.
Yeah, and it was really that right-hand side of that defensive line who clogged up that hole and made, and forced the play to something different.
Right.
Good job, Hillers.
One thing I don't understand, you have Perrin down here on the 30-yard line. He has a couple of great runs, 7-8 yards, a pop bang, a 15-yard touchdown run, and yet he's not the tailback.
We're not the coach. I couldn't agree with you more.
Toss sweep.
To Rudolph, who gets hammered.
Excellent job by John Body.
And P.J. Lorenzen and John Body. Yeah, Body did a great job on that.
He came right across.
He forced the play in, and then shucked his blocker and was in on that tackle. Excellent play, John Body. And John Body forced the play and get into the tackle. Lorenzen just killed him.
That's right. Well.
Okay, it was a loss of, well, I don't know what it was, but right now we're 3rd and 12 or 13.
Now they got Perrin in for the tailback when you have to put it up.
That's certainly a passing situation. And he drops back to pass. He's throwing it up.
He's
got
open.
a man out there. Oh, he's got the ball.
He dropped it.
Did he drop it?
He dropped that ball.
Whoa. He was there. Colin McBride hit him pretty good. Did that make him drop it? He dropped it before that?
No, he dropped the ball before he was hit.
That was Mike Pettinella, who, the ball was there. It was into the wind. It was everything they needed to have. And now they have to punt.
That was unbelievable. To drop the ball like that so wide open.
He certainly was.
Are we going for this? We're moving.
We're moving in. Not this time, but it's really not going anywhere. That's really going to be in Hopkinton's favor. They're going to get the ball around the 50-yard line.
46-yard line.
There you go. That's a big plus for the Hillers. And the wind was no factor in that one, really. He didn't get it up. It was just not a very good punt.
The wind was no factor on that pass play. It was a beautiful pass laid right in there.
You're right. You're right.
It died down just for, it dies down in spurts. It might go 3 or 4 minutes with no wind, then it picks right back up.
Okay, Hillers come out. They got a 1st and 10 at their 46. They bring him out. That was a key defensive situation there. They did a good job defensively. The Hillers did on that. to break Ashland's momentum. David Click for a couple,
Yep.
Ed?
Couple of yards right up the middle. Looks, yeah, that's all they get was a couple of yards. They got to go back to their power game, you know, so that they can take some time off the clock.
Oh, that's what they're looking to do at this point. Although 8-6, you want to score. They scored with the power game though early
Yes.
on. That's really what they want to do. But right now you've got 2 minutes left of wind at your back. Oh, if you're ever going to go up in the air, it's probably better now.
Well, it looks like he's in that formation to go up. No, hands off to Ryan.
Now CJ's going to keep it. He's good for, looks like 10 or 11 yards.
Looks like he's good for a first down.
Yep.
Depends on where they
No
mark
doubt
him.
about that.
First down. He's got a first.
Stop by Anthony Critical.
No, they're gonna. Looks like they're gonna measure. Now they're gonna want to measure.
Ashland's just having a real tough time in terms of what CJ's doing because he's been running that, you know, pretty effectively all day long.
Yeah. Well, there was only one running back in the backfield. So I mean, he faked to him and just turned and ran. So I mean, there was no lead block or anything.
Well, that means your wideouts are cutting down the ends.
Right.
Because they're supposed to be boxing on those plays to keep that inside, and they're getting eaten alive. Which means your defensive halfback or your safety has to come up and try to tackle, you know, a 210-pounder who's 6'3" and is pretty strong.
That's right, and they're not coming up fast enough because he gained 9 yards for a first down.
All right, that's exactly what the Hillers wanted. We got a minute 52 left in the third quarter. And a nice drive here puts the Hillers in good position. Ball snap, give to Dave Click.
And the pile moves about 4 yards forward. You know, I was just thinking, we've only had one penalty this game, and that was the inadvertent face mask, I think, by CJ on one of those running plays.
You're right, there hasn't been any. Well, that's just good coaching.
That's good coaching, and the fact that you don't even notice the referees. All you're doing is enjoying the game.
Right. Maybe the referees are cold. They want the game.
They told him the turkey be ready by 12:30. Make sure you're there.
Here we go. CJ gives to Dave Click, who...
Oh, baby, he got buried on that one. He still picked up about 1.5 yards, 2 yards.
Yeah, he went about 2 yards and hit a wall.
Oh, it's a single backfield. He's not getting any lead block, so the linebackers are just keying on him.
Well, you got third and about 6 yards. There's 40 seconds left, and it's... in the last two plays, you've been setting up a passing scenario.
Yes, yeah. I was just going to say, he's setting up something with only a fullback in the backfield. Goes back out of the same formation, just David Click, the lone running back.
He's got trips to the right. He comes back, he fakes the Click. He's got a man open. Yes, sir. Is that...
That's the Zendelet.
Mark the Zendelet.
He's been he's usually the tailback. He's been lining up over as a wingback position, and
beautiful play.
Beautiful play.
Beautiful play. Beautiful. Well set up, well orchestrated, and a nice catch by Mark. He had to catch it behind his shoulder. The ball was a little bit behind him. Made sure he got that catch and then run the ball afterwards.
And he did the best part. He used his hands. He caught the ball, then pulled it into his body, and prepared himself for the hit because he knew he was going to get hit.
We got a 1st and 10 on about the 25. Yeah, a little 25, 26 yard line. And that's it for the third quarter. Again, the Hillers have done it on a long drive. They're eating up clock. They're doing everything they need to do to win this ball game.
That's right.
They get some points in here, and it's much to their favor.
Yes, I believe it. And somebody else is going to score before this game is over. You just got that feeling.
And we hope they wear green.
Right. We definitely hope that.
All right, fourth quarter, starting momentarily. It's 8-6, Hopkinton. In another classic. Again, we mentioned earlier, the series is tied. The series has started in 1923, I think. It's 34, 34, and 5. This is one of the first times. Actually, Ashland was way ahead in the series for many years until the 90s. Actually, until Coach Hughes took over.
That's right.
He went on a huge winning streak, and it tied up in 93, I think, 92 and 93.
And it's bounced back and forth
It's bounced back and forth a little bit. So this is a tiebreaker year.
Well, with the score 7-6, is very unlikely we'll end up in another tie.
I don't think so.
Plus, do we have, how's it going to say, overtime now?
I don't. Well, they can. They have that option. C.J. Bauka gets around that corner. He did get around the corner, and he beat the was 43 Keith Hackett, who is a cornerback. The cornerback came up on it, and Bauka just flat beat him.
Right.
You know, that's what he uses that speed.
We'll see what it is. He kind of freezes that cornerback just a little bit because he fakes to David Click off tackle.
So he goes after Click. His first reaction.
Right.
Okay.
And then now CJ, all he has to do is outrun him to get around the corner. And he picked up 8 yards on that play, outrunning the cornerback around the corner. So
all right, so we got a second and about 3.
Inside handoff.
McBride inside. Nice looking play. I think that's going to be a first down.
Yes, I think it is going to be a first down.
It is a first down.
They're setting up that pass play again over to here because David Click is the only one. He's the single running back. And we've really never seen that all year long, where he's just had one back in the backfield.
You're right.
You know, you might see it for 1 or 2 plays, but it's been almost this whole drive.
First and 10, Hillers.
All right, the Hillers come out. They got Stickney and Dezinlet split out. 1 man back. It's going to be CJ's got it on. He's going to run it. He's going to run it. He's dragging. He was dragging Chris Perrin with him for a while.
Yes, Perrin made a great effort there. If Mark had got a block on him, he could have got around the corner. But he fought off Mark Dezendelet's block and just got a handful of jersey, just enough to hang on to bring CJ down. But still, he picked up 3 yards on that play.
3 or 4 yards on it. So what do we got? 2nd and 6.
Yep, looks like, yeah, you're right, 2nd and 6. We're getting down to that area where it's hard for us to get angle here to see what the
Well, you start crunching up the defense.
down markers are.
Oh, from that spread. Yeah, I was thinking, you know, in terms of the game, you get down into the red zone, the defense doesn't have to go back so far. Everything gets crunched up, and it's not easy to manipulate. Dezindelet up the middle.
He's going to the Buffalo backfield. He's got Barry Haynes in the backfield as a wing back. You're talking 295, 6'2" coming at you. You're going to move. You're either going to move to the side to get out of his way, or he's going to hit you and he's going to move you back and push you out of the way.
You know, you got in that scenario, you got Mark Dezindelet, who's probably 5'6" or 7" and 145 pounds and quick. All he does is hide himself behind those guys.
Ryan Wood, touchdown.
Right through. There you go.
They did the very same play. They just took Dezindelet out and put Ryan Wood in, the tailback. Well, we get down close. He's the touchdown maker.
Yeah, he is. He has been all year.
All year we get down close. It's like he can't be denied.
All right, the Hillers go up 14-6. This becomes important. This point after, or whatever we're going to do. What it'll do is, if Ashland scores, the most they can get is 8 points, which would be 14, and they would have to go for 2 points and get it if we don't get this. So this becomes really key in terms of making Ashland score twice.
See, that's where I think you come back to Ashland when they went for their extra point. If they kick all season, they should have just kicked the ball. And we're in for the extra points.
Jimmy McConey, was it?
Jimmy McConey out of the tailback.
Nice job. He just scooted in there. He didn't have much trouble getting in there at all.
No, he didn't. He didn't get touched till he got to the goal line.
That was important. Now it makes it 16-6. Ashland has to score twice. There's 7:33 left in the ball game. That's not going to be easy for him to do.
No, not going to be easy at all. But stranger things have happened.
Oh, for gosh, that's for sure. Very, very impressive drive by Hopkinton. Again, they ate up a bunch of clock. They took the ball the length of the field. They got it down here in the 20-yard line and managed to go a long, long way. They're just looking good.
I don't think they threw it past that drive, did they? I don't remember.
No, I don't believe so. No, they didn't. They did not. Because I thought they were going to once, and CJ kept it.
Right. No, you're right. That's a very impressive drive.
Yeah.
It's impressive the fact that you've run the ball that length of the field, but it's also impressive that you didn't make a mistake. Usually there's somebody jumps off sides, or somebody, you get a motion penalty, or something that makes you do something that you don't want to do.
Well, that's what each team is waiting for, is the other team to make a mistake, and they can capitalize on it. And it's just, it hasn't been much of it today. There have been 2 fumbles. Those have been mistakes.
Mistake is maybe kicking it to him.
Wow, that could be number 3. All right, Ashland, who is that, Eddie?
That was Perrin, number 2, Perrin.
Perrin, he's having a game for himself.
He's having a very good game. Now,
really
if I was the coach from Coach Maines, I would have him in at tailback from now until the end of the game.
Yeah, he's having a good game. And he gets the ball up around the 50-yard line.
But yet they take him out. See, I don't understand that.
He's only a junior, Ed. We're going to see him some more.
Oh, so that's it. He's saving him for next year.
Yeah, I guess. All right, Ashland comes out. They're split out. They got the wind of their back. That's what they want. You can give the ball to. Uh-oh, this is Rudolph, and he's good for.
That's right. He tucked the hood in, and he get into the jersey. No, he tucked the hood into the jersey, and they had nothing to grab onto, so he had about a 15, almost a 20-yard run.
Right.
And just as we were saying they should keep Perrin in there, Rudolph breaks one off.
Yeah, so what do we know?
That's right. I guess well, so like I said, we haven't seen him all year. I haven't seen him all year, so you're just kind of going with the...
He's been their feature back and a good one all year, but there they give it back to Rudolph, and he's got a hole. It's good for about 4 yards in there. The Hiller's got to tighten that defense up.
Yeah, they can't be giving up 4 yards a pop and let them drive down the field.
Well, they really have to eat clock here, and it's, you want to get down to, even if Ashland scores, you want it to be with three minutes left or something like that, so you can burn the clock.
Right. Well, Rudolph got up, he's kind of limping. David Click got up wicked slow. That must have been a collision in there.
Yeah. David Click can't even spell hurt.
Well, that's the first time I've ever seen him get up slow from a pile and go off to the sideline. Usually if he gets up off the ground, he goes right back to the huddle.
Now we'll see in a second. He'll be fine. Here we go. We got a pass play. It's a long one.
He's open.
Oh!
He's open. I don't understand this. You're not going to the man. We're kind of like just reaching for the ball.
That would have been one heck of a catch, Ed. It was open, but the way he was stretched out there on a day like this, that would have been a phenomenal catch. Who is that kid? Number 40. Can't see his number.
It's like 42, I think. Jason left it.
15. Manzella. It was Manzella.
It was Manzella stretched out?
Yeah, it was a beautiful effort, and it was a nice pass, but they're not easy to catch in these days. Okay, we got a 3rd and 7.
And you run right where Click isn't.
Look at this. Look at this. Chris Perrin for the first down, and the Hillers are having a time trying to take this kid down.
See, Click was out, and they ran right where he was supposed to be.
Well, that was good coaching, because here comes Click.
That's right. That's why I was surprised he didn't do it the play before, because David Click had gone out, and the sun breaks through.
Can't tell my bones that, Ed. I'm freezing. All right, Clock has got the ball. They're on the 10-yard line, or are they 9-yard?
They're on the 9-yard line.
Going in. They're 1st and goal. 1st and goal. They want to score big time. They want it now. Mike Todd, quarterback, gets the ball, steps back. He's going to throw. He finds a. Well, he had kind of it probably was his 3rd option.
Well, I think he was throwing that ball away because he really threw it low.
Yeah,
and if he caught it, he was going to catch it at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he wasn't going to get any yardage on that.
Right.
He was throwing it to Chris Perrin, and you're right. He was making sure it wasn't intercepted. That's what he was doing. He was being smart about it.
See, first down, though, you're passing the ball down here. You're on the 8-yard line. You kind of put yourself in a hole where, you know, if you have a running play and you don't get anything, now you have to run.
They've been successful with running Perrin.
Right. Well, Perrin's back at the tailback spot now. An motion man.
Here he goes. He's going to get it on the outside.
Nice block. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Chris Perrin.
They got an excellent block.
What was that block? That was a beautiful block.
That was the fullback come out and he took down Bart. He took him right out. So he got around that defensive end and, he just outran everybody to the end zone.
All right, well, hey, listen, we've done it again. Here we got a game. Ashland scores. It's now 16-12.
Now they're going for the one.
Boy, if they go for one now, then they made a major mistake before.
Yes.
If they got a guy who can do that, then that was a big mistake before. Yeah, they do.
Well, they got left the lining up to kick the ball.
Wow. Okay, good snap. Nice, and it looks good.
Yep.
Yep, it is good. All right, Ashland gets 7. It's 16-13.
16-13. So now, yeah, you're right. If they'd have kicked it, it'd have been 16-14.
And a field goal would have meant something.
That's
now
right.
they're only, if they get in that position, it's only a tie.
It's only a tie.
Oh well, the Hillers know what they got to do. There's 5 minutes and 25 seconds left in the ball game. They're going to receive the ball, and they need to drive the clock. I mean, Ashland scored awfully quick then, Ed.
They need a game-sustaining drive.
Yeah. And on the flip side, Ashland's got to come up with something defensively that can stop the power game of Hopkinton. They got to get them 3 and out in here.
See, myself, I would have my hands team in. I would always be leery of an onside kick. I'd have the people up front that can handle the ball.
Well, I certainly would be concerned about that. In terms of what? Oh, in terms of receiving the stuff? Yeah, Eddie's got that. You're going to need the hand, cordless mic is over there.
I got it. Want me to get it for you?
Yeah, you can meet me at center field. Okay, here we go. We got the clock is going to be kicking off. They kick it long, Eddie. They don't kick it short. Amazing. Oh,
let it go in.
Oh, skip through. Okay. Hillers get the ball out at the 20-yard line.
That's right. He gets down that close to 5-yard line. He's going to roll in. Just let it go in. It comes out to the 20. Because if the ball bouncing that long to get to the goal line, the defenders are on you pretty quick.
Yeah. Okay. That's 5 minutes in. The clock is running now. 5 minutes and 15 seconds and counting. Hillers got the ball on the 20-yard line. They need some first downs. It is imperative, and Ashland is going to be throwing everything at them. They're going to have 11 guys up in the bucket there, Eddie.
Yeah. Well, he's got 8 guys up there anyway.
Handoff. Nowhere. We got a psyched up Ashland team right here.
You can just feel the intensity pick up.
You sure can. Nice job. That was number 75. Oh gosh, I'm gonna get the number wrong again. Maybe it was 73, Ciccarella. I could have missed.
Oh, it probably was Ciccarella. They got some extra numbers out there that aren't on our programming. Because they got 79 here, Rice.
He did a good job, and he's not on it.
No.
Okay, Hillers come out. They got 2 backs to the right, and I formation with 2 split. They got a pass. They got a wide open Colin.
Oh, we saw. Well, they were both open, but Colin McBride
was really
wide.
open.
Yes, and he had gotten behind the coverage.
Yeah,
But Stickney was open. He should have caught that ball. That was a ball laid right in there. Nice ball. Catch it with your hands and hit the ground.
Stickney's got a pretty good pair of hands too. It's just.
Well, now you're in 3rd and 10. It puts you in a position where you have to throw it.
And the clock isn't working, and you got to kick into the wind. This isn't good.
Yeah, but this is football.
Oh are, isn't it? Don't you love it? Now that our kids don't play, we can be a little more objective.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because when my kids are playing, I never even entered my mind that we were going to lose this game. Never. Nice ball.
Oh, nice defense.
Good coverage.
43, Keith Hackett.
Keith Hackett.
Beautiful job. He really did a nice job of covering.
He was
that
open,
play.
and he came along and knocked that ball down, and it was a beautiful coverage.
Yeah, nice job. Okay, the Hillers got themselves in a barrel. It's 4th and 9. They're on their own 20-yard line. They got a kick. There's 4:25 left in the ball game. They lead 16-13. They don't want Ashland to go on home.
No.
And it's going to happen. C.J. Bowker.
Kick it.
Oh, they're not going to fake it. God, don't.
Oh, I think that's something new. He ran. That's a beautiful kick. For the wind conditions and the field position they were in, that's a great kick.
Okay,
almost out to the 50-yard line.
But Ashland gets the ball on the 46.
And the momentum. Right now they have the ball and the momentum.
The Ashland stands are going wild. There's 4:15 left in the ball game. And this is it, Ed. I think this is it's come down to this.
Comes down to what we talked about earlier in the game. Is C.J. Bowker on offense, and he's done more than what you could ask him to do on offense. And now David Click on defense.
Yeah.
It isn't just those two guys, but they lead the teams on offense and defense, and they have to step up.
All right, here we go. The clock is in an I formation.
They're passing.
Pass. Oh, he's got him
wide open.
Wide open.
Touchdown.
Touchdown.
CJ got beat here, and then the safety didn't get over fast enough. Colin McBride.
Mike Pignella. What a beautiful play.
One play, and it was there. And you know, the amazing part about it, the wind died down, and he threw that ball with no wind.
That was there, baby, all the way. Ashland is psyched. But Ed, you know what? 4 minutes left in the ball game.
4 minutes, plenty of time.
Plenty of time. All right, this let's see how key this becomes. If they go 2, that's 23. This becomes key.
He's kicking a single.
Why would he do that?
I don't know.
22, that's... Six ties it.
6 ties and a 6-1 wins it.
Yeah, but Hopkinton doesn't kick, so they got to go for the 2 anyways. That's not the worst play in the world. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is unbelievable. A typical Great Turkey Day game. It is now 23 to
83.
20, 83. What's he doing?
I don't know.
23-16. Ashland coming from way back on an awesome pass, an awesome 50-yard pass play.
That was a
46-yard pass.
That's
play.
right. But it was laid out there perfectly. It hit him in stride. The safety didn't get over there fast enough. C.J. Bowker got beat early down here, 10 yards off the line of scrimmage.
That was Mike Todd to Mike Pettinella on a beautiful play. Hopkinton's going to receive the ball now from Ashland. There's 4 minutes and 6 seconds left in the ball game. That's a lot of time. However, Hopkinton's going to be throwing into the wind if they throw. They don't necessarily have to. They've been running the ball pretty effectively.
They got the time. They got timeouts. They can just run the ball down the field. I mean, you look at everybody in the players, and we look at the clock, 4 minutes left. You know, we got to move the ball, but
that's a ton of
it's
time.
plenty of time.
They haven't used any timeouts. They get like 5, so it's time's not an issue. It's not making mistakes.
Kicks it deep, right to Mark DeSendler.
No, through his hands, through the end zone. Okay, they'll take it out at the 20.
Comes to the 80. I gotta go 80 yards. 80 yards for the tie. Kick the extra point for the win. It's a tall order.
It is a tall order, is for sure.
Tall order. What you got to do here is and I'm sure coaches won't panic. Is don't come out firing. Establish a little momentum by running the ball. If you throw the ball, it's a short pass, almost like a running play.
There's enough time so you can do what's worked for you.
Yes.
You know, they've driven 80 yards in this amount of time, so it's.
And it looks like that's what they're doing. They got The Zendelet at the tail, click at fullback, and the handoff to the Zendelet. No, that's McConey.
McConey skirts for about 5 yards, unless
They give him where his knee hit, so he picked up about 1.
Yeah, okay, they did. Now that becomes interesting. That 1 yard hurts them.
Yes.
Now you got to think. Now you might have to think a little differently.
Well, you got to come out with your power game. See, Mark the Zendelet must really be suffering over there, because I would think he would be in there in this situation.
He's really sick. So.
Hand off to Colin McBride.
Nowhere. Maybe a yard, maybe 2. Whoa! Uncle Mo has changed, Eddie.
Big time.
You know where it sits right now?
Big time. Well, this is 4 down.
Definitely
situation right here.
No question about it. But you're 3rd and 6. Mark comes in now. Mark the Zendelet comes in. You need there's 3 minutes left in the ball game. Clock is ticking away. And the game is ticking away, Eddie.
That's right, ticking away.
We got trips over here. Is that trips to the right?
Trips to the right.
Passing play for Hopkinton. He's looking for 6. He's got
out of bounds.
Stickney. Catch that ball? No. Calls it out of bounds.
It's pretty close to pass interference, but the ball looked like he would, even if he caught it, he would have been out of bounds.
If you're a Ashland announcer, you say great defensive play. Okay, 2:37 left in the ball game. It is 4th down. This would be it, Ed.
This is the ball game right here, I believe.
CJ comes back with the plan. I want to say I'm impressed. Ashland has hung in there. They got beat up in the first half, and they found a way to do it.
They found a way to hang in there, and they did what we didn't think they could do today because of the wind and the chill factor, and that was throw the ball.
Right. Oh, God, he's got... Nothing. 0. Did you see Tapper?
Yeah, but he's gone too deep. He's gone out of his range.
He was open a long time, but CJ had he'd come out to the right, and Tapper was going on the left, and he didn't see him.
Right.
That's simply the way it happens. Ashland takes the ball over. They got a first down on Hopkinton's 21-yard line, 2:37. They're just going to be sitting.
Well, Hopkinton should get the ball one more time.
Well, they could
because they'll be using their timeouts. Right. I believe they haven't only used 1, so they'll be able to use 4 timeouts. Right. The only thing that they cannot allow them to do is get a first down.
Correct. All right, let's see. Crazier things have happened in high school football, but it's been it's been a fun game, hasn't it, Ed?
Yeah, very good game.
Mike Todd takes Ashland out.
You're going to see, I believe you're going to see Perrin the rest of the day.
That's what I'd do.
Whoa!
Look at this.
Out of bounds. Well, they're going to put up another score. They don't tackle him. But he was grabbed in the middle of the field.
He was grabbed by Stickney in the middle of the field, and he shook that tackle.
Right.
And was able to scoot out, come around, a long ways on the side and pick up a whole bunch of yardage.
But it looked like Stickney was going for the ball instead of tackling him too.
Well, that in this case would have been a mistake.
Yes.
They get a first down, and that was the first down we didn't want them to get.
That's a 1st and goal. They're on the 10-yard line. That's 1st and goal. They got to keep them out of the end zone and still use timeouts so they can have time. Up the middle.
Look at this kid.
Hit and spin.
Oh, this kid's having a game. He's having a game. He just don't want to go down.
No. You think they can say he can smell it?
Oh, he could. This Chris Perrin, he'd look good in green. Good job. Okay, we got a 2nd down in goal. 2 minutes left in the ball game. Hopkinton needs a major break. Need a turnover. Need something quick.
Oh, he wants to use the timeout there. Had to have. Stop the clock. But you need You need it. Well, you need, of course, you need a turnover, but you have to not allow them to score, so you can have time. They can get this ball back theoretically with over a minute and a half to go.
Well, that would be true, but they're going to have 90 yards to go. There's a score
Not too late.
That's the ball game right there. Chris Parent, what a day he's had.
3 touchdowns. That's his 3rd touchdown.
That's right. This kid's a junior. He's going to be back again next year, and he's put a show on.
Let's go home.
Nice job.
Super Bowl.
Nice job. Got to give credit where credit's due. He's had a game and a half. Ashland goes up. It's going to be
26 to 16, I think.
Now that clock is wrong. I don't think Pete got it right to begin with. At any rate.
Yeah, I don't know. Who knows what the score is?
Ashland's going to take this 1997 Turkey
This
Day.
should be 20. This should be 27 to 16.
I think you got it right now.
There it
we
is.
go.
Now they've scored 27 points this second half, because at halftime it was 8-0.
That's amazing, isn't it? Would you believe that? I would not have
No,
believed that.
I would not have believed that either.
Very impressive. Good job. But the Ashland coaches made adjustments. They did what they had to do. They did, we were talking about that earlier. Did you want to get the wind in the fourth quarter? You know that whole scenario about
right.
at halftime? And obviously it was a good choice, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Got the win. He laid that pass up there. Bingo. Touchdown. And that broke the back right there.
Really?
Especially when it only took one play. They just gotten the ball back, took one play.
We had been talking about time and how time management and stuff like that. And you do something like that in one play, not expected, but it happened. So definitely a good job. The Hillers get the ball. We get McConey and DeZinlet waiting back, but I haven't seen a kick go beyond the midline.
I think he's just going to squib it now. He's kicked them deep. But now I believe he's just going to squib it. Of course, what do I know? He kicks it deep.
McConey picks up the ball. And he gets hammered around the 20-yard line. Oh, Hillers come out on offense. They got to feel awfully deflated.
Well, you got to dig down deep. You cannot give up.
That's for sure.
I mean, if they throw one play and it goes for a touchdown, anything can happen. I mean, it doesn't look good, but anything can happen.
And they'll definitely be in that offensive mode to be.
That's right. You have to come out and have the confidence that we can do it if we just do this. Because I don't understand why they don't have their deep backs back farther. CJ's getting popped as he threw the ball.
He threw the ball to Colin McBride, but it was a little high, and he's catching it, trying to catch it off his hands. That's not, you got to catch it in the body today, and
yes,
something you can have a little time to play with before you haul it in. So 2nd down and 10, minute 46.
If he's that last touchdown, we're having a mass exodus over here.
Yeah. Well, everyone's thinking turkey, baby. It's warm there and it smells good.
Yes. Hope they got the fire going.
There we go. CJ is going
to... Go deep.
He lifts one out there. Oh! Colin McBride almost got under it.
Focus pass intended for Colin McBride. 3rd and 10 for the Hillers.
Well, you hate to see it end this way. You know, the seniors have come back and had really a tremendous season. I mean, David Click leading the team in tackles. He might have been leading the whole Tri-Valley League in tackles. CJ Balka has played very well all season. You know, I mean, some days he passes like you wouldn't believe, and today he's just having a bad day.
Well, you get the win.
But he's got
too. That's.
But he's got the tools, and you know they're going to be refined as he gets a little bit more mature.
No question.
And he'll be an unbelievable college quarterback.
Goes. He lost one out there. Caught.
Out of bounds.
Is it inbounds? It's inbounds.
Caught it inbounds, and then he got pushed out.
Nice job. Mark DeZinlet on that one. They Yeah, the turkey will swallow a little hard for
Right.
the Hopkinton guys, but you know what? It'll be good for the Ashland guys. They've certainly deserved this win. They worked hard to get it.
Well, I hope
it's
they
just as important to them as it is.
I hope they get the breaks they need. I hope they get the breaks they need to go to the Super Bowl.
So don't I. Oh, God, yes. I hope that Hollis in some way finds a way to beat Westwood. I'd love to see Ashland in the Super Bowl. I mean, I'd be going to that game. So it's, here we go. Oh, a draw play to mark this inlet.
Oh, he looked like he lost his footing. Don't look like so much he got tackled, but that he lost his footing and went down.
You know, I just watched an interesting thing just happen, Eddie, and it was something that the Burtons were saying at the dinner the other night. Mark went on that play, got tackled, and an Ashland guy come over and pick him up. You know, and it's really this game goes beyond just competition. These kids are friends off the field. They want to, each one of them want to win today and beat them up, but when it's all over, they shake hands and they have memories, and they'll talk about it for years to come. It's really what it's all about.
I mean, when football seasons, we talk stats, we talk about the Thanksgiving Day game and the rivalry and the whole night, and we all love it. But when the game is over, it's still just a game.
That's all.
You know.
And you have the memory of going against each other, and win, lose, or a draw, that never goes away.
Oh, they're great memories, and that's why I love doing the cable. You know, you get these things on film. 10, 15 years down the road, you can take them out, you can put them in, you can, you know, watch history.
That's so true. So again, we've got a minute 13. Hopkinton's trying to make something happen.
We got to hit it deep. We got to hit it deep quick to have a chance at anything.
C.J. Bucker brings him to the line of scrimmage.
Go deep.
Throwing up to Tappa. He's out there. And intercepted, I think. Yeah, if he's inbounds, it's intercepted. That would be, let's see, it's number 6.
Number 6. That's Michael Todd, the quarterback.
Mike Todd, the quarterback.
That's almost, that interception there is almost like the 93 season when Billy Mosier picked the ball off in a controversial interception that iced the win for the Hopkinton team that year.
To go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's right. It was to go to the Super Bowl.
That's right. And you know, if you remember, Hopkinton backed into that Super Bowl too because they had to win for Holliston. So
that's right.
Maybe with a little luck, Ashland will be really screaming when they get to their locker room.
That's right. Hey, history comes around and repeats itself. But I think the Millis game is later in the day. I think it's a 2 o'clock game. Somebody said.
Really? On Thanksgiving Day?
I don't know. Maybe that's just a rumor I heard.
You know, I mean, it's unlikely that those two teams are going to lose, but it could. All right, Ashland's just keeping the ball on the ground, inbounds, letting the clock tick away. 55 seconds left in the ball game. Certainly, Ashland and its coaching staff and players deserve a high five for a really good season and certainly a job well done today. They played a much larger Hopkinton team and found a way to do it.
Right.
And in the same instance, Hopkinton's had a great season.
Well, this one was a slugfest. You know, one break here, one break there. Either team could win.
Hopkinton winds up 8-3 in the season. Very impressive. I can't remember when Coach Hughes had a losing season. I don't think I was around then.
No.
And again, 8-3's really impressive. Great job, Hillers, and just continue the great effort.
Well, I don't think they have to run another play.
Nope.
Got to make my way down to the 50-yard line here to hand out trophies.
Okay, Eddie, as always, it's been great to participate with you in announcing these games. Thanks a bunch, and maybe with any luck we can do it next year.
All right, we'll see you next year.
Okay, my friend. series.